Hi there, and welcome to the Kingdom Sexuality Podcast. We're Paris and Alana, friends who have a heart for intimacy and long to uncover God's truth and design for sexual freedom within marriage. Welcome here.
All right, friends. So this is not your mama's typical holiday traditions that we're going to be sharing here. You ready for this?
I love that.
This is going to be super epic. We wanted to get this out so you have some time to plan a very spectacular new holiday tradition. We have some super fun stuff to run by you guys. So first off, hands up for how many of you have actually created intimate holiday traditions specific for you and your husband to share together year after year after year. The more Alana and I talked about this, the more we got so excited to get this episode out into your guys' marriages. We want to see intimate couples traditions explode across the nations. Okay, that's what we're going for here. So why are we suggesting this? We wanted to just be why not? Honestly, why not? Let me rephrase that. We aren't suggesting it, ladies. We are actually going to do this thing. We are going to create holiday traditions specific to intimacy. We talked about the busyness of this season. It can get crazy. And we do not want to allow our marriages to falter through this. Okay? And seriously, how much fun are we all going to miss out if we don't start something like this? I just think this is amazing. Neil and I started this when we got married, okay? And it was not an intentional, we're starting a holiday tradition around intimacy. It was not like that. We just ended up doing something on the holidays and we're like, oh my gosh, that needs to be a tradition. We're doing this forevermore. So that's how ours started, so right? So fun. So the point here is we just really want to get new intentional lasting traditions implemented. And the fun part is no one will ever know about them except you and your man. And it's going to be your secret thing that you just hold on to forevermore and you celebrate year after year after year. And I think that's just the greatest thing. So Alana and I put together some really fun suggestions for you guys. Okay. We put a ton of them together, but how many do we have? 5 super fun ones or 4? Anyways.
4.
Okay.
I think
4
4
of them. And we kind of tried to batch them into who you might be as a couple or what you're feeling throughout the season. So number 1, I'm taking for the wild at heart. Okay. So you couples out there that have the crazies inside of you, like me. We may or may not do this. I will leave that to your imaginations, but let me set the stage for you. You live in the country. You have snow all around you. There's a dark sky above you. It may be filled with stars and northern lights, or perhaps it's falling with large, beautiful snowflakes. Super romantic, right? So let's make this really fun now. Say it's Christmas Eve, and say this is the night you're dedicating forevermore to your intimate holiday traditions. You're going to strip naked with your hunk of a man, right down to your Adam and Eve wear, and you're going to run outside into that snow. Full force, no shoes allowed, nothing. Remember, this is for the thrill seekers, okay? No shoes allowed. You're going bare, completely. And you're likely going to be laughing and screaming or trying to muffle that if you have kiddos sleeping in the house and you don't want to get caught outside in the bus. And you're going to run and you're going to just go crazy out there. And you're going to try to avoid the snowball fight that your spouse will probably try to initiate with you. And it's going to be epic, okay? It might even be 40 below and it's agonizing, but it's epic nonetheless, okay? And you're going to do this every single year. So make these things fun. Make this memorable. And then make some sweet love once you get inside to warm up.
Oh, I love that. This is so fun. If I didn't live in the city, it'd be tempting. All right. Number 2, for the romantics out there, let's paint the picture. Paris did a great job with the last one.
Thank you. I should have got a little bit more dramatic. I could have.
Right?
Next time.
I think you did really well. You did great.
I'll save the extra.
There you go. So you have a fireplace. Maybe you don't have a fireplace. Maybe you turn on the fireplace channel.
Oh, yes. Thank you for that.
On your TV. Yes, I do that. I have a fireplace, but it's natural gas. So I turn on the TV one just to be extra. Okay, so burst out the pillows, the blankets, the homemade chocolate with whipped cream, the sprinkles and the candy canes. bust out those savory desserts.
Mm-hmm.
You babe, just for this night, you're going to go all out, light some candles, or if you're into oils, you got your diffuser going with a special aphrodisiac blend. Ooh, maybe Paris can share some of those with us one day. And all about love. So put on that gorgeous piece of lingerie or just even fancy underwear that you have for this night, or maybe you buy something specifically for this, or maybe your husband has bought a fancy piece of underwear to surprise you with. But this is all about special time and just creating memories that last. And as the night draws to the close and you're snuggling there in the blankets and the pillows and the cozy warm, you can make some sweet love by the fire.
There we go. Okay, we've got the crazies, we've got the romantics out there. I feel like we're covering this really well. How about when you are just needing to reboot? I think all of us can fall into this category, so we wanted to make sure we put this in here. Okay, so we're painting the picture again. Say it's Boxing Day, okay? This is your day because you guys know you have large families. You have things that go, go, go. You need a day specific to kind of after all the holiday crazies. And this is your holiday tradition as husband and wife to recuperate, to relax. It's your night to initiate your intimate tradition together. So maybe you're tired and you just need downtime together. So grab your favorite warm drinks. Maybe you're even going to just take your late leftovers. Okay. You're going to use your leftovers from Christmas. You're going to have comfort food. You're going to have dinner in bed together. Okay. Whatever it is, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's what you guys are doing tonight. Nothing fancy. This is all about prioritizing the simplicity and beauty of celebrating your love together. As you eat, you can reminisce over your best holiday moments. Alana, you need to stop laughing. I'm distracted by you.
I'm trying not to, but then you say the words and then it's just, oops. I'm sorry. I'm going to have a good poker face now. It's fine.
So as you eat, reminisce over your best holiday moments from the days prior, or maybe the worst things that happened, but laugh about it. Okay? We're making fun about all of this. Just hang out together, talking, spending time with one another. Make love. It leads to that. Make out. Whatever you guys feel that is going to bring the most connection to you guys, you do that. Remember, we're exhausted if we're falling into this category. This is your night forevermore to reconnect on. You know what? I think I'm personally going to add this into my traditions just because it sounds amazing. I need a day to just recuperate and be lazy. That sounds great.
Yeah. Like, how can I tell Theo that this is happening?
It's the grandma date for the babies.
Right. Perfect. There it is.
That can be
So number 4 for the culinary couple. So it's Christmas time and those amazing Christmas classics are playing and it's time to shine with your cooking skills. So get in the kitchen in the evening or even during the day without the kiddos. Ooh. Yes.
It's X-rated, remember?
Right. Here I'm like, oh yeah, bring the kids. Oh no, wait, no, don't bring the kids.
No, this is intimate tradition.
Right. Don't bring the kids. Grandma. Okay. Get on some sexy silks, maybe nothing but your apron, some music, and get to cooking. So cook up your favorite dishes, fancy desserts, maybe just some like classic Christmas cookies, something fun you're going to bring to like a family get together. Just cook up something fun and cook up some good loving. So I feel like that's a very fun tradition you could do every year. Just like taking time to just hang out in the kitchen together. Like even if you're thinking about doing the chilling out, like for the exhausted couple, if you bake it now with like, having the fun music on and dancing around your kitchen, the day you are exhausted, it's like you got this food.
You've got this
also.
It's actually secretly the prep work. We put these two together on purpose.
Mm-hmm. We're so smart. But other ideas that have like crossed my mind about traditions and I was thinking about it. So if you're like me and you don't live in the country and you can't run around outside your house butt naked, another thing you could do is just try like doing some like fun Christmas things that like are normal things, but just naked. So like wrap your presents together in the nude. Like I would never think to do that, but it's like if you're trying to make it a specific, okay, we're going to do this every year. Okay, Christmas Eve, we're doing the last minute wrapping and you have to be naked to do it. It's like, okay, well, Just make sure your door's locked,
Yes.
So kids don't wander in. But it's a fun idea.
I love that idea.
Mm-hmm. And a good friend of mine told me another idea, or that a tradition that they do is every time they go out to chop their Christmas tree, her husband takes his shirt off to go chop the tree down. I was like, that's a great tradition. So good. Another tradition you could do is sex by the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a pretty great view.
Yeah. An atmosphere.
Right? Cozy.
I know.
Christmas tree. And another thing you could also do is just have a little special budget, especially for around the holidays, that's specifically for sexy things.
Yes, this is so good.
Mm-hmm. So whether it's like a new fancy lube or a sexy piece of lingerie, some kind of, I don't know, game, or even a homemade like sexy time coupon.
Yes.
Right? Like I feel like this coupon entitles you to fill in the blank, like whatever you want. But what a fun like little way to have a tradition, and just spending time reconnecting as a couple after the busyness of the holidays, and just getting back down to the roots of the connection and the relationship, and just remembering who you are to each other despite the craziness of the season.
Whoop, whoop. Hey friends, thank you so much for hanging out with us as we dive deeper into meaningful, godly intimacy, tackle the hard questions, and embrace truth while we're at it. We're also on Instagram at Kingdom Sexuality. You'll find our Instagram handle below in the show notes, where you'll also see any other resource links we may have mentioned in today's episode. As always, our hearts are to cultivate deep community and freedom with you guys, and we cannot wait to continue this journey alongside you. We'll see you in the next episode.